Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. We're starting to roll into 2026 now. It's now January. We're cruising through a few openings already. But what I really wanted to do was show you sort of like the velocity of when you run a channel like this where you're opening almost every day, and not only just one a day, every now and then I'm opening 3 to 4 a day. It really adds up, and what I always try to do is I keep most of the cards that I open. Not 100% sure why. It's just, if anything, it's a good indicator for me on how much I actually open. But every now and then I like to just sort of flick through the cards and see some of the ones I've opened. There's always some really good ones here. This was a fun one, the old telephone. I'm just going to keep just flicking through them while you listen to a little bit of NOS in the background. This was a goodie, even though it wasn't one that came out in 2025. It's still a really cool set of cards. Totally enjoyed opening these ones. They're now sitting in amongst my collection. Fantastic. What else we got through here? If you think this is just the only cards, oh no, there are a lot more after this. I'll just put those aside. I'll pull out some more. What have we got on top there? The Acura. I remember opening that one. Here's another one of my favourites. The Corvette Monkey Garage. It was one of my castings of the year. Oh look, there's another one. They must have opened them pretty close together. These ones here were really cool too. The Road Trippers. I really like the paint on them. And I like the cards, so yeah, these sort of cards I'll keep. This was a good one, the Plymouth, the Mickey Mouse Plymouth. Hope you don't mind me just flicking through the cards. If you're not really into it, mate, you can just hit the stop button. But I'm going to keep going through and just flick through. First I'll go through all my main lines, and then I will move through to some premiums, and you can enjoy a little bit of NOS in the background. Some matchboxes that I opened. Oh, these were Redline clubs. Nice clear window there. Oh boy. Another Redline club I opened. If you guys see some of these castings that I'm holding up, or the Redline clubs that I'm holding up, hit subscribe and go back and have a good nosy at my whole collection, because mate, there's some really cool stuff in there, especially if you really like Hot Wheels. Man, there are some awesome stuff in there. Redline Club, that was a cool one. These are mainly my mainline cards, but obviously a few Redline clubs sneak in there. There's a colour shifter there, that's a cool one. 57 Chevy, one of my favourite castings. Pop that aside. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, look at that. Here's that Silver Flame you've got to look out for. The Treasure Hunt birthday cake. They were cool. More of the 4-wheel drive sets. Mate, if you see a card like this, you know it's pretty old. Look at that. That's an old card, that one. On here it's written 1995. What was it? A race truck. Oh yep, the old Dodge. I've just been playing around with those actually. They were sort of later 2000 cards. Pre-2000. Here's another one, pre-2000. 1994, wicked. Oh, this was a nice one. This was actually a really nice set. I really like the cards. Matchbox 70 Special Edition. Yeah, they were nice. Got this one, I think it was a Porsche with opening doors. Choice. Surfs up. Picture. Redline Club. Redline Club. If you want to see these castings, go have a look. The collector's editions or mail-ins. Mate, they're all in my back catalogue, so please do not be afraid to go through and have a look. If you put a comment on it, I might see it, I might not. Kit with Flames, that was a cool piece. What else we got in here? Oh, the Speed Flats. Salt Flats, sorry. Where's my favourite there? That one there. The 32 Ford. Choice. Love the artwork on this too. And that was my other favourite one of that set. There's the back of the card there. Short cards. Don't see those too often in my collection. Oh, there's another one. There's another Porsche that I opened too. That's crazy. I know, I must have just folded it back around. Awesome. I'll chuck that down there. Not only did I open cars this year, I opened a couple of figurines. There's Boba Fett and there's Baby Grogu. I like toys in general. Star Wars, mate, I'm a big fan of Star Wars. Cop rods, mate, they're awesome. What else we got in here? Oh, some hybrid races. Yeah, this was a nice Lamborghini. Silver Series, man, they got some really cool cards. So I might actually, as I go through, I might keep some of these cards and I might trash the rest. Unless you're in New Zealand and you want some Hot Wheels cards, mate, give me a buzz. You pay the postage, I'll send them anywhere in New Zealand. Maybe even in Australia if you're in Australia, but still you've got to sort the postage out for me and whatever boxes I send them in. Cards galore. Look at that, that was a nice piece. Lambo Countach, that's an oldie, that one. 2017. Well, not that old, but old enough. Now these are the sort of later, yeah. So you got that card first of all. Then we move on to just after the 2000s. And then we've got this one here, which is the pre-2000s. So we have that one comes out first. This one came out second. 2000. No, sorry. Yeah, that one will be the next lot. And then it came out in these cards. And there is another card after that. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, well, there you go. That's as more modern as you can get. 2025 Ford Mustang GTO. Yeah, that was a nice piece too. Steamboat Willie, that was a 32 Ford. That's a nice piece. Stoked to have got that. This one here, the 56 Ford with all these beautiful flames and in red. Loved it all. Mustang. Ultra Hots, love the Ultra Hots. This one here I liked the most because it had a moving part. The roof pops off and it turns into more of a drag bus than it ever was. Fun. I love going through these. It's kind of exciting, you know, just to see what you've bought throughout the year, what you've opened throughout the year. This is oh, that's a nice card. That series there, that was a nice wee series. There's the cars on the back. If you've got ones with cars on the back, that's always a bonus. Golf, one of my favourite liveries. Honda Civic. This was a nice wee Honda Civic. If I'm right too, it had a certain livery that I like as well. Oh, here we go, there's another one of that livery. must have just about opened these all at once, because there's another one. And there's another one. Look at that. Choice. That was a nice Pontiac. I think a Pontiac. Oh no, sorry, Dodge Charger. Woohoo! Luckily, I catalogue all my stuff. I keep them in little containers. You guys just go back and have a look at those containers if you want to see what I use. There are bigger ones that carry a lot more, but I don't go for those mainly because you can't fit the bigger cars in them. So the ones I've been collecting, I can fit all the bigger ones. Oh, I like this one when it came out, the old Lambo 4-wheel drive. I'd actually quite like to see one of those in real life. Maybe it's on Fast and Furious. Yeah, wicked casting. 62 Chev. Yep, 62 Chev pickup. There's my car of the year, one of them. These are great. They're still coming out now. Formula Ones. If you're a Formula One fan, hey, these are awesome. A little bit dearer than your average premium, but definitely well worth it. The Pandem Subaru, very, very nice. BRZ. And I'll snuck in some other cards in there. Oh, here's one of my favourite castings, the Camaro, the custom Camaro. We'll chuck those down there. And oh look, Greece. They were a couple of cool cars, these two here. Like I say, if you really want to see these in person, go in my back catalogue. They're all there. Hundreds of dollars that I've managed to spend on Hot Wheels. But I love it because I have a really, really cool collection that I totally enjoy. The DeLorean, Toyota. What do we got there? Oh, that's a wee Honda Civic. Oh, Toyota Sora. That was like a first casting when it came out. And of course the Falcon livery. Yay, love them. And of course that one, I think, a Mercedes. Big fan of Mercedes too. This was another thing that it was coming out, and I've been slowly opening these ones. Try not to get too carried away with them. But Oswheels, guys, if you're into die-cast Oswheels, mate, these are really nice. A little bit expensive, but very, very nice pieces, alright. Especially if you're from New Zealand or Australia, as we're all into these Oswheels. For you guys that have been watching my channel, this might just bring back some memories of some of the cars that I have been opening. I watched this movie the other day, Gran Turismo, really good movie, about these young boys that are VR racers, and then they put them on a real circuit, and one particular guy in person did very, very well. In fact, he won the Le Mans 24-hour race. Yeah, look at those. They're cool pictures, those. Some of these cards I'll keep, some of them are going to the bin. Like I said, if you're into them, please let me know, and I will do my best to send them to you. Just write them in my comments. We'll find a way to get in contact. Hot Wheels have really changed prices. They're getting dearer and dearer. I guess with the whole popularity of it all, yeah, the Hot Wheels, they become very, very expensive. But not as dear as these Oswheels. Slowly burying myself in cars. But I'm having fun. It's like going through my back catalogue. Oh, excuse me. Must be a bit of dust on them. Oh yeah, BMW 2-pack. That's all my BMW started growing. 2-packs have become a little bit frustrating for me. This one is a very good example. I had that casting, I had that casting, and I had that casting, and I didn't really want 2 of them, but I ended up opening 2 of them just because I wanted to open these 2-packs, and I wanted that other piece to join up with all the rest of them. So yeah, that's just the way it went. Oh look, an old school treasure hunt there. Old school, when I say old school, that's 2009. Very cool. Hope you're enjoying NOS in the background. An old band I used to play with. I know, oh yeah, that was a mean casting, that one. I like these are 55 Chevy gases. Super cool. The Caprice, that was a strange casting. Sort of came out of nowhere. The 510, this is one that a lot of hunters were looking for. It came especially in a like a display case, and then it came out in Boulevard. I was stoked because I didn't have to pay the big dollars that people were paying to get these. Another nice Oswells going on there. This is a favourite amongst a lot of people. The Mazda, what was it? The 787B. Yep, sorry. Didn't this look great in this colour? Very cool piece. The Silhouette set, always a great set to get a hold of. Ghost Rider. Yeah. I love the movie ones, the Beatles, Shores. Woo! Cars galore. What's on this one? Team Transport. Oh yes, an Audi. Don't have a lot of Audis at the moment, but that may grow in time. Now I'm getting to the bottom of this drawer. Hopefully pull them all out. A few V-Dub fans, what a cool piece that is. I think that van is based on a comedian's van. Very, very cool piece. I love this Oswells, the Sandman, but the paint on it is superb. Masters of the Universe. Old school, Beatles. Love the record covers. Like the Led Zeppelin ones too. They're really awesome. What else have we got here? Fully sick detail Oswells. I think, what is it? It was a Holden, I think. Nice piece, that one. Even an old monster truck popped in there. Top Gun. I've opened some Mario Brothers. Racer Versus, they were fun. I'll probably get some more Racer Versus, hopefully this year. And an 18. That is probably, this one, I opened this one. It was actually probably the most detailed 18 van that I have in my collection. But I've got a very special friend, Mick. If you're out there, I'll put this card aside for you if you want to put it with your casting. I gave it to Mick. Mick spoke to me all year about the 18. I guess because my name's Mr. T. But really, Mr. T's all about these, the t-shirts. Okay, sucker. Anyway, hunted this one for a while, finally got it. Thank you for the guy that gave that to me. We all know about the pink one of this, became a fortune. Still probably cost you a fortune to get a hold of. This was a cool combi. I love it when the cool combis come out. Knight Rider, Superman, back to Top Gun, Batman. Look at the back of that one. That's a nice set there. The Justice League. I love these. T1s, pedal vans. Oh, and the rat thing that I opened. It was cool. It was a Cadillac, I think. Yeah, it was. Cadillac ambulance, which is exactly the same as the Ghostbusters car. So that now sits with my Ghostbusters car alongside of it. Very cool piece. More cards. Let's see what else we got hiding in here. Yep, 2-pack. Team Transport. 2-pack. I think this was actually a Team Transport, but it looks like a 2-pack. Love this one. Really nice. Actually, those three there are really cool pieces. Team Transport. It's got some nice pieces on the back too. So one thing I do like about the cards is you've got these on the back. Shows you what was in the collection at the time. I opened very few of these, the cars. I really am struggling not to buy them, as I've got so many Hot Wheels. I'm slowly building. I've got a little bit of Matchbox, got a little bit of Oz Wheels. I really do not want to get into a whole bunch of cars, but this one was really cool. I never watch the movies anymore. I used to watch them when I was younger, but yeah. There we go, the Muppets, these were cool ones. Miss Piggy, my friend the animal, there he is over there, look, side by side, animal and animal. Kermit Defrog, there's another 80th. Now this one here, this casting, wow, this is like even pre-Hot Wheels, I believe, this casting. Very old casting, brought back to life again. What else have we got in here? Oh, some shorties. Anyway, that's all my cards. Hopefully you enjoyed a really quick show. Well, actually not that quick. That's a lot of cards to get through. Cheers everybody. If you want those cards, get a hold of me. I will box them up some way and send them off to you. If you pay for the post, mate, you can have them for free. I will take a lot of the ones I like out, but really the majority of them are going to the bin or the furnace. I will not be keeping them anymore. Thanks for watching Mr. T's Toy House. Keep watching. I'm always around. I'll keep more videos coming as often as I can. Cheers everybody. Have good 2026.